I got my hands on a real space food. This one is potatoes with chicken in a tube. Have you ever seen anything like this before? And it's supposed to be reheating by itself as well. I never encountered space food before, but that is pretty insane. It says to not reheat it in a microwave, and it lasts 24 months since the date of production, which is a very long shelf life. The ingredients are potatoes, chicken fillet, carrots, onion, oil, salt, black pepper, and water. All of these ingredients combined in a tube. I'm assuming it's gonna be maybe like a pate kind of stuff. So in here it says, pull out the tube from the box. If needed, reheat using a heater coming in the box and following the instructions. Untwist the cap and take it off. Wipe the tube's neck and your hands with the wet wipe. Puncture the protective membrane and the tip of the inner side of the cap. Screw the cap. Enjoy your space meal, squeezing it out from the end of the tube. When there is a little left, use Cosmo key to squeeze everything to the last drop. This is everything that this box over here comes with. So we have a tube with the food right here, chicken and potato mash, a wet wipe for our hands, the water in a bag like this that I never encountered before, which is super interesting, and our heating bag that's supposed to reheat by itself, kind of like a hot pot. And we have a little story about the satellites over here. But first we're opening a heating bag and pulling that out. There's like a powder inside. That is really interesting. It says to put the tube inside with the tail down, and it says in here for food. And in here we have water. It says for water. Pour the how do I hang on? Oh wait, so the water goes here in this section and the food goes in this section. This is really interesting. This is really different, definitely. So it's like one bag, but it's split into two sections. You cannot feel anything inside, but in between in here you can feel the powder in there. I am not sure how that's supposed to work, but let's give this a go. I'm putting the food in here with the tail down, like it says, like that. So it says in 5 to 10 seconds it is going to start heating it. We put this in, we're gonna fold this like that, and then pour the water inside. It's just so strange, the water coming in a plastic bag. It is really, really weird. This material is very thick as well. This is a very thick bag. It's not like a regular plastic bag that you go shopping with. This is a very thick plastic bag. Pouring all the water in. The water is in, needs to be folded, and needs to lie down like this. It's supposed to start reheating itself. I can hear it starting to hiss already. When touching over here, the side is extremely hot in the bottom. Oh, it's puffing out the entire bag. The entire bag is becoming warm, and this is when it's starting to reheat it properly. It says 5 to 15 minutes and then it's gonna be ready. And you can see how puffy it is as well. Our food should be ready by now. It has been already over 10 minutes. The bag is still relatively hot, to be honest, and there is not looking like any steam is coming out. Oh my god, this is actually kind of crazy. The food actually did reheat. This is really warm. Even hot on this side and it's warm here. I don't know how. The tube over here has a drawing of the rocket on it. It has identifier what food is inside, and at the back it has all the ingredients. So let's open that up. Let's use our wet wipe as suggested to wipe this stuff over here. Also, if you look at it, this is not a standard tube. This is not like a toothpaste tube. It's a metal bit in here. I also have never encountered this before. It is an actual, it's very thick too. In comparison to the other tubes, they don't have such thick opening. This is our wet napkin. This is for the hands and for the tube. The tube is actually pretty hot in the bottom, so it is quite hard to hold it. Now we have to puncture this part over here with the lid, twist, and then it's ready. You can see in here, it's mashed potato with chicken right here. Also has onions, carrot, and all these other ingredients. To show you better what it looks like, I got a spoon so we can, oh boy. Okay, I did not expect it would look like this. Genuinely, I thought it would be more like, I don't know, more like a paste. This has texture. This unexpectedly has a texture. You can clearly see carrot in here. You can clearly see mash and potentially bits and pieces of chicken too. I will try this. So you definitely can taste chicken. You definitely can taste carrot, and you definitely can taste onion. The food is actually warm. I'll try to eat around it to show you the grains of chicken, but that is actually quite insane. It's like you having a proper meal, but it's in a tube. Over here you can see this is a piece of chicken, and over here you can see this is an actual onion. They basically took all these different ingredients, they just blend them, and they put them in the tube and sealed them for 2 years somehow. I have no clue how. This tastes actually quite nice. This tastes like a proper meal, but the texture of it really throws me off. It's like they took that meal, they blend it, and I never thought I would have a blend chicken with mashed potatoes and vegetables. And the process of making it as well is quite unique for sure. The heat will last for quite some time because this material is very thick. If I was living in space, I'll be more than happy to eat this every single day, except if they had different flavors. I do hope they do because this is actually quite cool. Hopefully one day I get to try many more flavors, but that is actually insane. Real space food, who thought that I could actually get my hands on it? Real space food that can heat itself in minutes. How unique is that?